Hi, I have been contemplating the profound impact that stress can have on us as human beings, particularly when it confronts us head on. Recently, I found myself in the midst of a very stressful encounter. The other person grew visibly angry, and they were wearing an expression of disgust. The intensity of my visceral reaction took me by complete surprise. I felt shock and I felt anger and then I felt fear all at once. And in that moment, it was as if my mind just went blank. I was flooded with that fear of saying the wrong thing and escalating the situation. And the prospect of potential rejection loomed. And I felt my voice just slipping away, leaving me feeling diminished and without a sense of support. That's an incredibly painful space to occupy. The internal reactions triggered by the look of disgust from another person, they extend beyond mere emotional turmoil. They can actually compromise our immune system. Throughout my life's journey, I've discovered sources of support that have contributed to building resilience in the face of stress. And I've come to realize that it's possible to respond to such situations with compassionate understanding and gain a broader perspective of the unfolding moment. The process begins by refraining from immediate reactions and practicing a momentary pause to connect with oneself before responding. It's a conscious choice rather than a knee-jerk reaction. When the fear of uttering the wrong words sets in, a transformative approach involves staying present with uncomfortable emotions and expanding that window of welcome for these feelings. By attuning to the wisdom of our bodies and embracing self-acceptance in moments of anticipated rejection, a foundation for authentic expression is laid down. Instead of feeling stranded without support, the practice of presence enables the recognition of inner chatter, and it fosters an inward connection with a calming source. Navigating the pathway between reactive and conscious states requires recognizing imbalances, both in the moment and within the cultural context. Authenticity becomes paramount, urging us to speak our truth with grace. Initializing this practice involves honing your vital skill sets, such as the art of observation. Simply observing without interpretation, as Krishnamurti aptly puts it, represents the highest form of human intelligence. Identifying triggers for reactive states and observing the instantaneous bodily reactions constitute significant first steps. Maintaining attention in the body, free from judgment, and practicing observation without interpretation facilitates a much deeper understanding of your own triggers. And this process invites a form of time travel empathy, enabling reflection on earlier experiences later in the day. A valuable practice to cultivate involves keeping a journal titled Practicing Presence. At the end of each day, reflect on observed triggers and note the ensuing bodily sensations. And this intentional self-reflection, conducted consistently, works magic in transforming your experience. I encourage you to begin this journey and to observe the positive shifts in your lived reality.